What is up, y'all? We are back for another video. It's today we're gonna be talking some more about The Last of Us, you all. Man, once again, thank you for all the love you've been showing on my previous Last of Us videos. It's my favorite gaming franchise of all time. But I want to talk about something that I thought about with The Last of Us 3. Before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. So to get into it, you all, I was thinking, with The Last of Us 3 can go a lot of ways. People are acting like we're limited to ways we can go and directions we can go, when the whole time it's about 50 doors we can go through, to be honest, covering with Ellie and Abby and Tommy and Dina and Lev and Ellie's child or whatever. It can be a lot. So I just did a previous video talking about a time jump that could potentially happen, which I think could work, especially with Ellie in a situation and everything. Some of you guys said you definitely enjoy, the thought of a time jump. Some of you all think it should just pick up from where it ended with Abby and, Dina's problems with Ellie and stuff like that with Tommy. Now I want to talk about the end of it, just picking up where everything left off. Now, to get into it, I definitely think that it could work. We see how everything left off with Abby and Ellie after the fight. She let Abby walk away. She couldn't just do it after everything Abby did to Joel. And now Abby walks away with Lev, and she has a life that she's, getting prepared for, obviously. I want to think about this and talk about it, where what if we go back to focusing on Abby and something drastically crazy happens? Some of you all might not like this, but what if something happens to Lev? What if something happens to Lev and Abby's all she has? She's literally a one-man army. She has to get the new gang, or the new group of people that's out there in the woods lurking that took Lev away from her. She has to be on a mission to actually get Lev. And maybe Ellie is somehow living her life, doing what she's doing, being Ellie, possibly next to Tommy, who knows. And she actually bumps into Abby, and maybe Abby's like jacked up or whatever, and Abby kind of tells her like, someone took Lev. Or maybe Ellie even gets back, it gets a little bit more tense with them two again, and Abby tells her like, they took Lev, I'm on a mission, I don't have time for you right now. And then Ellie ends up wanting to help Abby. That would be a crazy story. Or maybe, like I said in a previous video, maybe something happens to Tommy. I think it'll be cool seeing Tommy next to, Ellie, as that energy that Joel had. But I think it'll be cool to go back. I know some of you all didn't enjoy it, how they were going back and forth with Ellie and Abby. I enjoyed it at first. When I seen Abby and what she did to Joel, I really didn't, want to play with Abby. I'm like, this is crazy right now, man. But as we kind of fast forwarded through her story and understood the prequel element they incorporated with her and her father, you kind of had the feel for Abby. It was almost like they try to make Joel seem like the bad person, but we all love Joel and Ellie. So I was invested in Abby. She was a great character. She even did her combat different from Ellie. It was just fun playing with her. And then it was two stories alongside coming together for this middle story with Abby and Ellie, which I enjoyed. They were going back and forth and everything, and it was almost like pick a side type thing. That would have been cool at the end. They let you pick a side in the battle, and it was two different endings. That would have been crazy. But I think definitely in The Last of Us 3 should try to incorporate some type of multiplayer option just off the stuff we got with factions and that issue. But to get into it a little more, I think a prequel sequel route would be crazy with The Last of Us 3. Sometimes we are going prequel to explain things that we didn't see, we just had an idea of, kind of going that route, especially with Tommy and Joel, even with Ellie. We can go that route with the prequel and jump back into like what's going on after what happened and everything with Abby and Ellie. We can continue. Like I said, some of y'all in the comments said that y'all rather see it just pick up from where it ended. Dina potentially leaving Ellie just because she didn't know if Ellie will return, and I think that will be crazy, picking up from there, kind of Ellie's journey to find Dina and everybody, and just kind of connect back with them. And on her journey to finding Dina and the child, she runs into a new group of dangerous people, and that right there alone ends up being a story or you guys might not like this. Also, I'm just talking about ways, potential ways that could happen. So what if we actually have Ellie, we're playing with her, and she's probably on her way to San Francisco or something. She's just in a rough house part of the world, going through the woods, bumping into all the abandoned things, and we actually see, you know, or find Dina. Maybe Dina is dead, and that kind of gives, you know, Ellie a reason to be out here hunting and doing all this crazy stuff. So I think it could definitely be a thing where that could happen, where Ellie kind of feels like, damn, I tried to complete this story and pay this respect to Joel's death and everything, and get the story closed down and just compact. The whole time my family ends up leaving me, Dina, but now Dina's dead. Now Ellie, while you're trying to fix, you know, this feeling you have in yourself, this broken feeling where you're like, damn, I lost Joel right in front of my face. Now you lost your other half, which is Dina. So now you have your own story you have to, you know, work with and stuff like that. Maybe Dina's not dead. Maybe Dina got abducted and you have to go get her and rescue her. But guess what? Ellie needs help, and of course she's going to call Tommy. That's a story right there. Because think, if Dana's already, you know, either dead or she's abducted, either way it can work. You're going to have a story off that alone, just because Dana told her to stay. Like, you know, just go back upstairs, we'll talk about it in the morning. So the fact that Dana's dead, you know, with the child, maybe the child is, you know, out there somewhere, that would be crazy, and she has to go find her, and she needs help from Tommy along the way. You can have things happen where we bump into Abby, and Abby has a story going on where Lev is dead or abducted, and her and Ellie bumps into each other, they're talking, and they find out, they come to the conclusion that this is the same group, so they have to team up. That easy, you know what I'm saying? This is the same group. So that's a crazy story right there alone. I think that would be crazy. And just have Tommy incorporated. But that's just me, you guys. You know, that's just me predicting things and, you know, talking about what could possibly happen and just some little predictions and speculation and things like that. But I think that could work. I would like a Last of Us 3 story that could be in that type of at least lane, if that makes sense. But yeah, guys, comment down below. What do you all think about that? What I just talked about? Would you be down for that in The Last of Us 3? Comment down below some of your ideas, what you think. You know what'll happen in The Last of Us 3, what you want to happen, and other things you want me to talk about here on I Like Game. We talk about all things gaming. I love horror games, you know, action. I play some sports. You know, I'm just into game. I got my hands all into gaming, but I'm gonna talk about The Last of Us because, man, I just have so much love behind this gaming franchise. It's insane. So definitely make sure you subscribe too, so you can get notified, and ring that bell because you can get notified every time I drop another video like this, and just become a part of the fam, man. And rock out with your boy over here at I Like Gaming, and hit me up on Instagram at I Like Gaming. And yeah, guys, smash that like button on the way out, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Until next time.